outside right now here at the Golden Gate Bridge. Kind of gray out there now. There's things going on in the weather department we need to be aware about, and we got a couple days to kind of prepare. Kyla's here with details.
Yeah, and I wanted to start down in Southern California just to take a moment to say that they are under a flash flood watch, and you can see all of the area here in the bright green. And the big concern here isn't just that they're going to get a lot of rain, and they are, but that they have burn scars, particularly the Palisades fire area and the Eaton fire area. So that's the one that's near Altadena and the one that's right in Palisades itself. They have, you know, bare ground there. So now you get a lot of rain on top of that, and you can easily get debris flow that can happen, mudslides that can happen, and it can get very dangerous very quickly. Now, as I zoom out, you can see the areas in the darker green, which encompass a good portion of the state. That is all flood watch, and that does include a good portion of us here in the Bay Area, and that is Wednesday through Friday that the timing kind of comes together for us to be careful with some flood activity as well. So let me take you through today. We start to see some of this rain show up tonight. Notice light showers, and they are generally going to be focused from San Francisco to points south and east. You can notice there is a little bit of cold air there. We could get a couple of snowflakes flying up at high elevation of our mountains that are the highest ones, like Mount Hamilton. Then we start off Wednesday relatively calm, but by the time we get into the afternoon, we start to see the next round coming together, and this is the one with the atmospheric river component. So by the time we get into Wednesday evening, that's about 10:30, you see how these heavy showers start rolling in overnight into our Thursday morning. That's about 6:30. So imagine that's rush hour, right? And we start to get into that 6 to 9 a.m. time frame. This is the afternoon on Thursday. There's a chance of thunderstorms. It is just slight, but again, it just gives you an indication of how juiced up this is going to be. Friday, we still have a few chances before this wraps up. So tonight, not a whole lot of rain, between about 1/10 and 1/4 of an inch. It's tomorrow night that I am more concerned about, because these are the numbers we're looking out for. So North Bay, 2 to 3 inches. San Francisco looking out for the potential of over 2 inches. Even my inner East Bay looking for 2 inches. And then you can see you head down to the South Bay, you know, potentially 2.5 inches there, and 4 in the Santa Cruz Mountains. So that's why we are under that flood watch. And you can see the area in red here. That is around the Sacramento River area, and they're already in some minor flooding. So it is going to be Wednesday evening, and the flood watch does go through Saturday, because remember, it takes time for that water to kind of work its way into our creeks and streams, and they continue to rise even after the rain stops. So make your preparations today. Most impactful rain Wednesday in our afternoon and evening. I think evening more likely into Friday morning. Gusty wind also coming with this. In fact, they did just put out a high wind watch as well for a good portion of the Bay Area. So this is going to be the whole thing, folks. The wind, the rain, get ready for it a little bit tonight, and then the big push coming overnight Wednesday into Thursday, and kind of lingering into Friday before we start to get a little more of a nicer forecast as we head towards the weekend.